Hey, reporting live from Burkina Faso, this is Raimondo. I am want to just elaborate on some of the things that are going on right now nowadays, such as, black Americans taking their power back in their hands, such as the power of purchasing our own items from our own people. We have bought from, a lot of Asian communities, and I know that I have definitely from the Asian community when I used to live in the United States. I used to get massages, no happy ending, and definitely something I would take part in every week just to help because massages are good for you in so many different ways: relaxation, circulation, and good overall body health as far as that goes with uh, getting lactic acid out of your muscles. So, anyways, then also, on the other end, we have the ladies who get a lot of their beauty products from Asian stores and things of that sort. Okay, and their nails and eyelashes and all those things of that sort. And that was huge, huge, huge buying opportunities that they've taken from us in the billions. Okay. Last but not even least is beauty shops also as well, like getting your hair cut. I used to go to a lady that had been cutting my hair when I used to have it since I was 14 years old, and just basically then went down to just doing my beard. But still, that was a moneymaker just to get my beard done and trimmed and everything else the way it was supposed to. Would cost me upwards in the amount of about $20. Okay, so that was done on a weekly basis. So me taking just the two items and the two things that I did once per week would total out to be uh, about roughly $80 a week. That's 250 bucks just from me alone. That I was giving the Asian community for that, and then also another. I do apologize. Is also Asian markets. I used to go to the Asian market all the time and get all my specialty foods and seasonings and things of that sort. And I would go there once a week. I would get all these things done in the same day, and I would spend upwards nearly almost 100 or not, or if not more, every time I went there. So think about this. I was actually spending more in the neighborhood of over $600 a month there. So that's just one client, and that's just me. Okay. So now think about us as a total and a whole as a group, how much money we've given to other um, nationalities, such as, like I said, Asian, Korean, Vietnamese, Asian, just the Asian community itself. I'm one person, and I was contributing to them $600 a month on average. So think about that. So that's money that needs to be going back into our communities and empowering ourselves. Because what's crazy about that is that we've been doing it for decades and being disrespected and not and they would come in and talk about us and you know, speak in their language, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's their property. That's their place. They do whatever they want to. But a lot of times, I'm be realistic. Me being around them so much, I started to pick up some of the verbiage and the things they were saying. Some things were kind of like, "Whoa, what was that all about?" Or "What was that?" They were talking the way that somebody smelled, or their breath, or the way their feet looked. But hey, that goes with the territory, right? So, but the point I'm trying to get to is that we would spend money with them and get nothing back in return, not even respect. Okay? And this is the other part is that we would give so much to their community and they would not give a single dime back. They never did donations, they never did contributions, they never said, okay, hey, it's February, the month of February, Black History Month, we're going to take 10, 15, 20% off for our customers because they're predominantly black. And there was never any type of appreciation for the business that we're giving them. They felt that their business, our business, belonged to them. Look, you think I'm joking right now? We can look up a couple scenarios where they are very angry that black people have stopped buying from their stores, and that we've started to find alternatives or ways that we can empower ourselves with doing our own purchasing or beginning our own businesses doing things that we used to do at their businesses or purchasing products. So think about that, you know. So it just really hit home for me, noticing that. I knew we were already doing that. It never felt right, and I know it inside. But I was like, where are we going to get it from? Now we're in the day and age where there's no excuses. Whatever you want, whatever you want to do, you can find on YouTube and go on the internet and do your research, and voila, there's the answer. Okay. So, anyways, that's enough on that subject today, and there's more on the way. All right. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next episode.